3, 2, 1. All right. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to another episode of the Empowered Immigrant Live. My name's Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. And so welcome. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Empowered Immigrant Live today. Today, our theme is what else can I do when my asylum case is pending? All right, asylum cases are taking a long time right now, and we have cases that have been pending for years and years. And so what else can we do? And let's answer that question. First of all, welcome and thank you for being here. Remember, the Empowered Immigrant Live is here to train, teach, inspire, and empower immigrants to make the most out of immigration law and to make the most out of their lives. All right? So what else can you do while an asylum case is pending? That's our theme today. I'm switching our order around today, so I'm going to jump right in to that theme as I'm talking. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. All right? And as we're here and as we're tuning in, thank you all so much for being here. Whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. All right? So let's jump right into our story. And let's jump right into our conversation. So a client came into my office, all right, and his asylum claim was submitted 4 years ago, but he still hasn't had an interview. We've heard nothing from the asylum office on his case. All right, he did biometrics, he's got his receipt number, but that's it. In the meantime, his country has been designated for TPS. Also, he's in the process of getting married to a permanent resident from his country, and she is almost eligible to apply for citizenship. All right, you got to have 5 years as a green card holder to apply for citizenship. They have a child on the way. All right, a lot can happen in 4 years. And so also, in the meantime, he's asking whether or not he can travel back to his home country or potentially to a neighboring country to have a visit with his mother, who is elderly and who he hasn't seen in a long time. All right? And so, and lastly, he's wondering if he can do something to make his asylum claim go faster. And so it's okay, let's talk all that stuff through. He's got an asylum case pending. He's got all of these questions. And so, perfect. So let's talk it through. All right? So what else can you do while your asylum case is pending? Can you file TPS if you have an asylum case pending? All right. What do you think? Yes or no? All right. The answer to that question is yes. All right. As long as you are eligible, there's no problem filing for multiple applications at the same time. Same thing, right? Can you file for a marriage-based case after your wife becomes a U.S. citizen? Even if you filed for TPS and asylum and they're both pending all at the same time? Yes, you can. No problem. People do it all the time. Okay? And once your green card is approved through marriage, if it comes faster through marriage, which it probably would, all right, you got to remember to send a copy of that green card to the asylum office and let them know to terminate and close your asylum case. That way you don't have trouble traveling in the future, right? Because they'll see, hey, you have an asylum case pending. Yeah, but I got my green card through marriage, not through asylum, right? So those are details. That's important to know. So what else? You've got an asylum case pending. What else? All right. What about travel authorization? Is it possible to apply for a travel permit, to apply for advanced parole, and to get a travel document while you have an asylum application pending? Is that possible? Yes, it is possible. Is it wise to do that? Is it recommendable to do that? Well, there you want to talk to your lawyer first, okay? Because you don't want that to affect in any way your asylum arguments. So talk to your lawyer first. But it is possible, and for that I am talking only, I should clarify, I am talking only about affirmative asylum cases that are in front of the asylum office. I don't recommend traveling if you're already in immigration court. Okay? That's my own preference, all right? And you gotta know that. If you get travel authorization, can I travel back to my country to visit my mom? Don't do that. All right. If you're seeking asylum, you're saying that you're afraid for your life to return to your country. Okay. And so don't get a travel permit to go back to your country. That's a mistake. Don't do that. That'll cause a complication that you don't want to deal with for your asylum claim. But could I travel to a neighboring country to visit my mom? Well, there it's like, okay, talk that through carefully with your lawyer first. All right? Like, imagine a situation where your fear of persecution in your country is because you're afraid of a specific group that's targeting you and that's not controlled by the government in your country. All right? But imagine in the neighboring country, that group is there too. Like, gosh, you want to be careful when traveling if you've requested legal protection in the form of asylum. You want to be careful. Talk it through with your lawyer first. All right? And yeah, so that's what I want to say about that. If your whole basis is that whole basis for asylum is that you fear persecution from a specific bad group, it's unwise to travel anywhere where that bad group is located. All right? I've actually heard Department of Homeland Security attorneys ask that question of clients on the witness stand. And it's like, gosh, I can object when DHS asks that client, and I could say it's not relevant since it's a neighboring country or a different country, but you'd rather not be in that situation. Okay, asylum is hard enough, like don't make your case any harder. So I just wanted to say that. So what else can we do while asylum is pending? Can we make it go any faster? All right, sometimes that's the question. My asylum case has been pending for years. What can I do to make this thing go faster? Well, you can do inquiries. You can do ombudsman requests. You can do congressional inquiries. You can do formal expedite requests. And ultimately, you can file a lawsuit. All right, we call this a mandamus action or delay litigation. You can actually sue the government in federal court, because of an unreasonable delay, to ask a federal judge to mandate that the government gives you an interview. All of those things are possible. You want to discuss them with your lawyer, all right? They're especially possible in my experience and understanding if an asylum case has been pending for over 4 years. You'd have good arguments, all right? And if we can just point to, hey, yes, there's chaos in the asylum offices throughout the country, but just even with that, your situation is facing an unreasonable delay, even given the current situation. And so, yes, you can file to get your case heard. Okay? Anyway, so I wanted to share all of that. Again, everything that I just said is regarding affirmative I-589s, affirmative asylum applications. They do not, for the most part, they do not apply, and it is a different situation if you are already defensive, if you are already filing an asylum application in front of an immigration judge while in removal proceedings. All right? So just be aware of that. If you have any doubts about any of this, talk it through, right? The bottom line of everything that I've said is that there is a lot that you can do while you have an asylum case pending. And if you need help navigating those things, talk it through with your lawyer. Okay, that's like my bottom line. And so that's it. That's it, really. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. If you're just tuning in, my name's Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration, A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. We're tuning in right now for our episode today of the Empowered Immigrant Live. I don't see that I've received any questions, which is totally fine. No worries. If you have questions that maybe you don't want to share publicly, hey, give us a call. We're here to help. We'd love to help. I want to do, I'm changing the order. Normally I do my empowerment tip at the beginning. But before we wrap up right now, I'd like to do my empowerment tip because I believe in empowerment. All right? And my empowerment tip for you today, is this. Sometimes the path that we are on is slow and difficult, and sometimes it takes a long time. Asylum cases take a long time. All right? Whatever the path you're on might take a long time. For me, building a business takes a long time. Generating wealth, financial stability for your family takes time. It's like important things in life take time. They take dedication. They take persistence. But as you're moving forward in one area, right? And as you're patient and persistent in one area of your life, there are other things you can do, all right? While you're moving your path, while you're on your path, there are other things you can do to move your life forward in other areas. So you don't have to put your life on pause, but instead you can keep moving forward, you can keep progressing, and you can keep creating the life that you deserve. Okay? That's my empowerment tip today. I hope that's useful. I hope that's helpful. Thank you all so much for being here. All right, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. If this conversation was useful or helpful in any way, please go to our channel, Landerholm Immigration, in YouTube. All right? Please go to our channel, subscribe to our channel, and when you do, click the notifications bell in YouTube, and you can receive a notification whenever we upload additional videos with updates and news and even answering specific questions that we get in between our live sessions. All right? So that's all I got today. And as always, if you have an immigration case, if you have specific questions about your immigration case, hey, please give us a call. We are here to help. We would love to help. All right? So my name's Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. And I'll see you on our next episode of the Empowered Immigrant Live. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your day.